we are baptized into Christ, do we realize that being the case, we have to live his life? He was a sign of contradiction. Christianity is counter-cultural. If you don't like the idea that most of the world won't accept you because of your Christianity, because of living your Catholic faith with perfection and zeal, if that upsets you, if that disturbs you, if you are afraid, then pray and don't wimp out. Jesus Christ wants people who will get up off the ground and walk all the way with him. Jesus said, the servant is no better than the master. He also said, where I am, there my servant will be. And we find him lifted up on the cross. Can we imagine that it'll be any different for us? Think about it for a minute. You know what the world is like. Many of you, most of you, are in a university setting. You know the general consensus of the Western mind. You know how people think. The topic of abortion comes up. In speaking, people speak about a right. Well, shouldn't a woman have a right? Shouldn't I have the right to blow your brains out if I don't like your face? Same right. Nobody has a right to do evil, period. And so think the way we ought to think. Don't I have a right to decide to have the baby or not? Yes. When do you exercise the right? You exercise the right at the moment you decide to enter into that space where only love can enter. It's called human sexuality. That's when you have a right to decide. And the only ones who enter the sacred space of sexuality, of using the sexual faculty, are those who have been given a sacrament called matrimony. It's sacred ground, and we enter it in order to enter into God's own creative power, in order to show the love. Sexuality is sacramental. It's an external sign of the interior love that the spouses have for each other. It's a statement in the language of the body. All that I am is yours. I totally give myself to you. That's why artificial contraception is intrinsically evil. Because after having made the statement that I am all yours, you put up a sign that says, stop right there. I'm not all yours. You have no entrance into that part of me which allows us together to enter God's own creative power. And that's why it's called procreation. And so yes, you have a choice. And that's where the choice is. But no one has a right to do evil. No one has a right to take the life of the most innocent.